everybody, and welcome back into Brampton from Paramount Fine Food Center. It is the Brampton Steelheads, it's CAA Arena, my bad. And it is the Brampton Steelheads and the Toronto Wildhounds. It has been a while, but we're back in action. And the opening faceoff won by Toronto and sent in by Woods. Wide of the goal, Bjorgenham home has it. One of the best home teams in the league are the Brampton Steelheads. They average 4 to 5 goals a game here at home. They are the second best home team in the league, just behind the Toronto Wildhounds, who, funny enough, score less at home but have more wins. Beck up for Hardy, and that has to do with defense and goaltending. Bryson gets the start tonight. Here's a chance early. They score! It sneaks its way underneath Bryson, the first shot of the game. 1-0 Brampton. Yeah! So the Steelheads take it early, 1-0 lead, as they try to end Toronto's winning streak here at a return from break. Both teams ready to complete the season after tonight. Just 4 games remain in the regular season. Here's Beck, hit hard, and that'll take exception by Bjorgenham home. He will face Woods here in a fight as they both drop the gloves. If you're just joining us, it is 1-0 Brampton early here in the first period. Toronto a comeback last game against Brampton. They won it 4-3 in overtime. So these two teams go back and forth again here today as Woods takes down home. Steelheads off to a sharp start here tonight. Bryson could not make the save, 5-hole on a breakaway, and it's 1-0 early for the home side, and now a 5-minute power play as well. Face off, won back by the Steelheads. Del Boozbalooz for Uberty. Centering it for Struthers. Shot was blocked. There's Finnegan. He'll clear. It's not out. Misa to Struthers. In, letting it go. Save made. And Toronto's there, but still can't get it out. Joseph getting it forward off the boards and just out. Del Boozbalooz chased by Cleaver. Pass up on the wing, finds Misa. He moves in. Drops. Vecchia. That's blockered away by Bryson. Cleaver, it's off the boards, but not out. Del Boozbalooz to Vecchia. Shooting again. It's blocked now. It's kicked on goal, and another penalty coming up to Toronto. Slashing on the play, it'll be 5-on-3 for Brampton. They lead it 1-0 here. And they're putting Toronto in a corner as they've taken 2 penalties back-to-back. Draw one, but not out. Beck is there. Shoots! He scores! It sneaks in! And it's 2-0 Brampton. It's a 5-on-3 power play goal. Yeah! Well, the Steelheads are not a team to mess around with on home ice, and they have it early. 2-0 lead. Face-off one back. Del Boozbalooz for Hardy. Enters the zone on the right wing, breaking to the net. That deflects in. It's 3-0 in the first. Yeah! Well, the Brampton Steelheads have a 3-0 lead. We're not even halfway through the first period. 2 power play goals back-to-back. Hardy with 2 in a row. Here's McCoy moving in, faking, waiting, trying to go to the backhand, and Toronto needs to get pushing here now. Shears off to Coffey, lets it go. That's blocked in the slot. Here's McCoy, gets the pass, fanned on it. Misa gets it back, and he'll carry it out. 2 minutes to go in the period. Misa harassed there by Ryan McCoy. McCoy had it, but it's offside. Here's Vecchia to Struthers, breaking to the net, dropping Vecchia. That's blocked as they try to make it 4. Here's another chance that's blocked. Shears couldn't clear. Vecchia in front. There's the pass across. It's knocked away by the Hounds. Now another, they score! 4-0 in the first. It's all Brampton right now. Yeah! Well, the test is on. Toronto, the best team in the league, sitting in first as of yesterday, as here's Lavoie. Moving in, knocked off the puck, and down he goes. 3 for 3 on the power play, the Steelheads. Here's the pass off to Joseph. Feeds it through center for McKinley. Hounds need to score real fast. Lodge, he gets it. Top left corner of the net. And Toronto breaks the ice. It's 4-1. It is a short-handed goal, and that will give Toronto some life here in this first period. A much-needed goal, down by 4. Here's the face-off. 38 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4 power play. Here's Hardy. He has 2 goals already in the period. McKinley up for Cleaver. 19 seconds left on the rush. McKinley will take off after it. Uberty's hit. Here's Cleaver. Has a man open. Great pass. They score! It's Joseph. Right at the end of the power play, it's 4-2. A perfect centering feed, and Joseph, found alone in front, just sneaks it over just underneath the glove and just above the pad. And it's a 4-2 game. The Hounds go back-to-back just like that. And here's a pass up for Alex Lash. Lash moves in, weaves, drops that back. Carr was in front but couldn't get the shot away. Jorgen Amholm down low. It's taken by Coffey. Kicks that around for Lash. He'll go after it in a hurry. Beck was taken down. Lash getting up slowly on the play. Pass finds Hardy. Up the left side, but turn that over. Beck has it again to the middle for Lavoie. Lavoie from the left, dropping for Beck. Beck looks for the lane to the net. Jorgen Amholm for Del Mastro. There's the shot. It's kicked out. Lash for Coffey. Toronto turns up ice. There's the pass for Lash. Alex Lash looks, plays that around instead of taking the shot. Coffey back. There it goes. It deflects in. It's 4-3. The shot from the point took a ricochet off one of the Steelheads' legs in front. Chris Ryder's going to get the goal. It's only his second of the season, and it's 4-3. A first period collapse for the Brampton Steelheads. They had a 4-0 lead. It's now a 1-goal lead. And here's Zabisky off to Struthers, trying to answer, and he hit the post. That close to 5-3. Lawson for Lodge. A wild first period since back from break. Here's Lawson, but he couldn't get the shot. Johnson carries that out up the board side. Jackson to Ryder. He'll center it ahead for Lawson. Back for Lodge. There's the shot. They get it away. It went in behind. It was Johnson. Now another penalty coming. It's going to Toronto again. 4-3, 2:32 to play here in the first. These two teams have had 2 wild games in a row now. 4-3 in overtime, and now this one, 4-3 in the first. Shears up for Joseph, short-handed. Here come the Wildhounds. Joseph looks to take off, bumped off the puck, but got it back to the middle. There's the shot. He scores! Oh, what a nifty move, and it's 4-4. The second short-handed goal of the period. It's Kyle Joseph with his second of the night. And this one just fooled Baglieri, and we are even. Talk about a wild game here tonight from Brampton. Face-off 1. Steelheads still on the power play, and they were hoping that they were going to get more on that hit right there as he was not touching the puck, but no call. Here's Joseph. He'll look, he'll feed it ahead for Cleaver. Here comes Luke Cleaver, whining, waiting, shooting. He scores! And now it's becoming a mess as the Wildhounds have taken the lead here in the first period, 5-4. In a wild first, it's their third shorthanded goal of the period. And Toronto with their first lead of the night. Can hear the boos raining down here right now. It is not easy to be here in Brampton right now. They had a 4-0 lead and it evaporated. Here's a giveaway to McCoy. McCoy breaks in. Here's McCoy! Tried to tuck it from the side of the net, but Baglieri had none of that. Toronto 5, Brampton 4 here in the first period. I don't believe you're going to see a more wild period than this one this year. Here's Del Boos Baloos for Hardy. He'll carry it out. The power play done. Toronto, good kill. Hardy's on it, bringing it to the net. There's Beck. He shoots. Saved by Ryerson. They had to put him in. It was just not the night for Bryson. Joseph in for McCoy. We're through 1. 5-4 Toronto here tonight from Brampton. Shots a goal in the game are 8-6 Steelheads. It's 5-4 Toronto after 1. The hits are 12-10 Toronto. Faceoffs 9-5 Steelheads. 3 for 5 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. They have 3 short-handed goals. 5-4 after 1. welcome into period 2 here tonight from Brampton. Steelheads down by 1. They had a 4-goal lead. Toronto has 5 unanswered coming into this period. Here's the pass ahead for Hardy, looking for the hat trick, but gave that away. Pass finds Carr up on the wing. Toronto trying to get it back again. Carr almost took off. Here's Beck. In he comes, he shoots. Save made by Ryerson. It's sticked away and it goes in behind the goal. Cleaver gave that away to Hardy. That was right on the tape. Turned over, and now Cleaver for Toronto goes the other way. Dishes off. McCoy's in. Shoots. Fanned on the opportunity, but Baguiri plays that down for Del Mastro. Lavoie hit hard. Hounds have it. Cleaver to the point. It's offside to McKinley. So the face-off will come. And it's one back and picked up by Bjorgenham home. To Misa. Hit there. I don't believe we're going to have a period here like we did in the first. Things are going to tighten it up. They have to. Here's Uberty. Gave that away to Lodge. And through the middle of the ice, there's Bjorgenham home now. Dells Booze Baloos bringing it in from the right. Wide to shoot. Save made by Ryerson. It's been Brampton this period so far, but no scoring in the period. 7 minutes gone. Here's a pass by Lodge. It's sent to nobody. He'll chase it in deep and feed it to the front. It went in! Oh, you're not going to see a weirder one than that. But Baguiri needed to have that. It was an odd angle shot, and it found a way in. And Toronto has their 6th unanswered. This is what you do. You play it to the net. You never know what's going to happen. And right here for Toronto, they were smart to just put it to the net. Don't take a gamble. Just put it to the net from any area on the ice. Do what you need to do to score, and that's what he did exactly, and it found a way. Save made by Ryerson. Here's a giveaway in front. Zabeski taken down. Vecchia shooting right on. Ryerson, another huge save. Here's another bouncing puck, and he knocked that away. Oh, when Ryerson to net, it's a real challenge. Here's Vecchia in front. Save Ryerson. He got across. It surely looked like 6-5 there. As here comes Toronto to the middle of the ice. 9 minutes to go in the period. Faking. Didn't take the shot, though. Here's Enright. Hitting the corner hard. Hounds pick it up. It's Coffey. Can't get the shot away. There may have been a hack on the hand. No call, though. And sent back his Carr. He'll feed it through the middle for Nicholson. Nothing like the first period, but it has been well structured as there's a save made by Ryerson. Bouncing puck, Lavoie's in. Another save made. A huge one. Now the other way, it's Coffey. He is offside. 5:41 to go here in the second. 6-4 Toronto. Shots in the game are 15-8 for the Brampton Steelheads. Shots this period are 7-2 Brampton. Bjorgenham home. That's taken back by Ryder. He has a goal tonight. It was the 3rd goal in the game for Toronto. As here it's played along for Lavoie. Lavoie up the board side. That finds Hardy. Hardy turned it over to Lash. He'll find Ryder. Here come the Wild Hounds. Ryder looks back. He'll feed it over. Carr in front. There's the pass. Swing and a miss. That's Alex Lash that just missed that one. Kept in. It rolls to the net. Baguiri will have to cover on that. 2:32 to go in the period. 6-4 Toronto. Brampton Steelheads, one of the best home teams in the 3rd period as well. One of the best teams in the 3rd period. They're going to have to be tonight, down by 2. And here's another fight. The 2nd fight breaking out here tonight. Owen Beck and Samuel Connors drop the gloves. And they go back and forth here from Brampton. And a heavyweight battle, but down goes Owen Beck. Man, the chances have been there, haven't they? But what a game between these two. And there's a very high chance that they will see each other in the playoffs this year. Face off one back. Here's McKinley up for Penter. Penter moves in, looks back, drops for Joseph. He'll shoot. Save Baguiri. His best of the period, as he hasn't been tested much here in the second. Just a sharp side shot from the corner that snuck its way home. But other than that, Toronto really hasn't pressured the net this period. It's been all Brampton, and Brampton's still stuck at that 4 on the board. Del Mastro Sent ahead for Uberty. 30 seconds to go in the period. He'll step in. Got by. Couldn't get a shot on Ryerson, though. Penter finds Carr. 5 seconds to go in the period. There goes Owen Carr stepping in. Carr shooting. Kicked out. A good save by Baguiri right before the buzzer. Toronto 6, Brampton 4. After 2 here tonight from Brampton. Shots to goal in the game are 15-11 for Brampton. The hits are 22-13 Toronto. Faceoffs 13-8 Brampton. 3 for 5 on the power play. The Steelheads. Toronto 3 shorthanded goals. 6-4 after 2 for the Wild Hounds. Welcome into period 3 here tonight. From CAA Arena in Brampton, it's the Steelheads and the Toronto Wild Hounds. Second and final meeting this season, but they might face in the playoffs. Here's McCoy. Waits, shoots. That's off a leg and into the corner. Cleaver down low. That pass just missed. It came across, and it looked like a sure tap-in. Here come the Steelheads. McCoy took that back for Carr. Toronto up ice just like that. Carr turned back. He'll have to go back and get it. Delsboo's Blues slashed on the play. Penalty coming to Toronto. It'll be their 6th of the night. Brampton 3 for 5 on the power play. A chance to get right back in the game here right now. Here's the draw. One back by the Steelheads, but Toronto gets control. Joseph couldn't get it out. Another opportunity. That's Joseph. He'll fling it ahead for Joseph. And here come the Wild Hounds now shorthanded. They just get it in deep. Coffey chases after it. Coffey taking his man into the boards. That's Hardy now for Struthers. Hit hard at center, and Toronto regains control. Fed off a leg. It's picked up by Coffey. He has Nicholson. Nicholson for Toronto. Trying to hold on to that puck, but gave it away. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Steelheads. Struthers stopped by Ryerson. Big save there on a great chance. Misa backhander. That one they score! It's a power play goal, and it's a 1-goal game. 6-5. You cannot give this team a power play to work with, and that's exactly what Toronto did. They're 4 for 6 on the extra man advantage tonight. Here's McKinley up ahead for Cleaver. Toronto needing to respond, and they almost got it away there, but Baguiri made the save. Here's Beck. 6-5 Toronto here in the third in a wild one. McCoy up ahead for Uberty. Uberty stepping in. He'll get it deep into the corner. Finnegan's there off the boards and chipped ahead for McCoy. Ryan McCoy can take off, and here he goes, but he's knocked off the puck. He'll go back after it one more time. Here's McCoy feeding it in front. There's a great pass and a better save by Baguiri, and the bouncing rebound came out in front but never found a Toronto stick. In come the Steelheads trying to tie. A good poke check by Toronto. There goes Lodge the other way. 11 minutes to play in the third. Jonathan Lodge let it go. Baguiri fought it off. Lawson to the point. Sent back in down low, but the only ones there were the Steelheads. But it's turned over again just like that. Now here's Beck. Finnegan all over him, but Beck centers. Here's Callahan. Kicked out. Rebound bouncing around. It's Beck who has it from behind the goal. That's sent out front, and the Wild Hounds will send it down, and that will go for icing. 8:10 to play. 6-5 Toronto. My goodness, the opportunities have been there. Both teams really putting a press in this third period, but Brampton, again, the better step. They've had the better step all 3 periods, but Toronto just answering very well in that first period, and that is what has them here right now in the lead. Del Mastro. Here's Struthers. Bjorgenham home. Vecchia with it. He'll feed it up. Zabisky has a step. He's stopped by Ryerson. Best save of the game to keep it a 1-goal lead. Sent down by Toronto, but icing will be the call. Just under 5 to play here from Brampton. Toronto ahead by 1. Much time to be played here for the Brampton Steelheads. You know they're the second best home team in the league, and they're going to show why. Here's Coffey. Turn that over to Carr. Toronto trying to get it ahead, but it's not out. Here's McKinley. He'll send it down the ice. Carr chasing to it. He's on it first. Here's Carr. Look, center's in front. That was cut. Coffey has it down low. Coffey to the point. McKinley letting it go. Save. Rebound. They score. Danton Coffey Right place, right time for the rebound tap in. And Toronto regains the 2-goal lead late. It's 7-5. Look at this. Just play it to the net. You never know. And rebound sitting right there. Baguiri, not enough time to get across. Coffey, good read. He taps it by. 7-5. Face off one. Here's Callahan. Enright with it now. He'll feed that for Beck. Turned over to Hardy. Callahan hit hard there. Ryder for Cleaver. Toronto in one more time. Cleaver shoots. Save Baguiri. Good one there as he has to keep the minute. Here's McCoy letting it go. Blocker save. Bouncing puck. It's loose. Knocked away again. Cleaver to McCoy. The one-timer. That's fanned on. Enright has it. We're in the final minute. 7-5 Toronto. They're looking to pull the netminder, but they can't as McCoy gets the puck back. Look to take off. It's offside. Just under 40 seconds to go here in the third. 7-5 Toronto. You want to talk about a wild game? We had one here tonight. 5-4 in just the first period was what the score was. Here's a drop pass. Carr letting it go. And Baguiri got enough of that to set it up into the seats. So Toronto will take the season set against the Brampton Steelheads, but in not easy fashion, that's for sure. Brampton really did give them a press, and they might see each other in round one of the playoffs from the way the standings are looking. Jorgenam home. Here's Uberty. Coffey. Hit there. Coffey keeps it in. It comes out. Ryder up for Lash. Toronto re-enter the zone. There's a good pass. Coffey holding on just a little too long. He gave that away. And now they're going to pull the netminder late. In come the Steelheads. 2-on-1. Uberty back in front. They missed. Hit the side of the net. Looked like a sure goal. Another chance. Ryerson got it. Lash up for Jackson. Time is running out. Robbie Jackson to the empty net. He scores. With no time left, a buzzer beater goal to make it 8-5. And that will cap off this wild night for Toronto from Brampton. 8-5, your final score as the fans boo here tonight in Brampton. A stunning first period by the Steelheads. They started with a 4-0 lead. They gave it up and could not come back. But a fun night nonetheless. A good hockey game overall. And back at it if you're wondering who the Wild Hounds will face next. After this road trip has completed, they will take on the North Bay Battalion next. Next stop is North Bay. At North Bay, we will see you there sooner than later.